guys, welcome back to the channel. You already know, right? Okay, so I just watched episode 7 of Chainsaw Man, and that was my favorite fucking episode of anything ever. So in every anime, I fucking always love the episodes where it's like filler, right? But it's not like filler, this is a more relationship kind of episode, right? There's no real action, even though we did get the finishing of this fight with this devil, right? This hotel devil thing, right? We did get the completion of that, but that wasn't the focus of this episode. The focus of this episode was the relationships, right? And I love filler episodes where it's just focused on relationships. Now, I know that's a hot take. People don't really like the filler episodes, but I fucking loved this. It was so good, and I found myself saying, what the fuck, like so many times. And this is the good thing about being an anime only, right? You don't see things like this coming. Now, I knew that Himeno was gonna throw up in Denji's mouth. I knew that, but why did this motherfucker swallow it? Well, what compelled him to swallow it? Why did he swallow it? Now, I do want to say something that kind of like, ew, like ruined it for me. Like, why is he 16? Like, come on, we have got to stop making movies and shows where like, I'm 16, like, can we raise the age of what? And I know this is just because I got older, right? Because back in the day, like when I was 13, Denji being 16, I would have been like, whoa, he's almost 18, like what an adult. Because like I like geezers, bro, like. Okay, anyways, that's besides the point. But him being 16, I was like, now I can't even say he's hot or anything. I can't even say damn. Like, I have to, ew, it just, you know what I mean? Like, why is he 16? Ew. But that makes me think, how old is Aki? Because, you know, emotionally, you know, him being a little introvert, that's got me like, Aki, you know, like, please, is he at least like 20? Like, oh, if you guys didn't know, I'm fucking 23, by the way. So it's like, you know, there comes a point when like it's super cringe and weird for me, like, cause I'm into K-pop a little bit, not really. I like SHINee, right? But in the K-pop community, there are still people who are turning 26. Yeah, there are people in the K-pop community turning 26, 27, 28. And they're still getting into like groups, like new groups. You know, when groups debut, they're like 16, 17, 18, the boys, right? And girls. But they're still adults, both men and women, who are getting into groups and like they're of 16 and 17-year-olds. And that's always been super weird to me. I never really had to think about it that much because, you know, I was 18, I was 16, I was 17. I was 13, I was 14 getting into K-pop, and when 16 and 17-year-olds were debuting and stuff, I was like, okay, like, cool, whatever. But like, now that I'm 23, it's like, I don't even want to look at them. And so like now these almost sex scenes with Denji, I'm kind of like, should I be looking at this? I was like, Kobani's 20? She's 20? So how old is Himeno? I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, guys, because like, I'm like, what the fuck? And then the whole part about Himeno and, you know, picking up that Aki likes Makima, like, I picked up on that too. So I just wanted you guys to know. I picked up on that on episode like 1. I was like, Aki likes Makima. Or was it episode 2? Episode 2. I was like, he likes Makima, definitely, period. And like, the thing that kind of caught me off guard was that Himeno is kind of this like, you know, she's a little promiscuous, you know, she's a little promiscuous. I didn't really view her like that until this episode, right? I didn't know that she would be all over people like that. Like, because what I was kind of enthralled by was her relationship with Aki, right? And I don't think he would take her seriously if she's like cozying up with like literally every guy, right? Because I believe at the dinner table, the man said that Himeno had kissed everybody who wasn't a rookie already. And so it's like, how do you expect Aki to take you seriously if you're over here kissing every single guy, bro? Like, you know, when she got in the bed with Aki at the little hotel thing while Denji was fighting the devil and whatnot, I was like, oh, they're so cute. Like, this is the ship, bro. Like, this is the ship. But I do wonder, like, are we gonna get into her backstory a little bit to figure out why she's like so chaotic when she's drunk, or why she's so promiscuous, or like, is this just her? Like, is this just who she is? And, you know, take it, that's just who she is. I don't know, but I'm curious to find out. And I fucking really like this show. This show reminds me, and I know I say a new show every single time I say something like this, but right now it's starting to remind me of Prison School, I think it's called. If you've seen Prison School, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The boobs, the serious scenes, the character relationships, the girls. It's just really throwing me into the Prison School anime. And that anime was so much fun to watch. That anime was just so much fun. And so this episode really just reminded me of Prison School, and I fucking loved that. It was really good. Right now, this is my favorite episode. This is my favorite episode. And the ending song was fucking gas. Now, I don't remember the last 3 ending songs, but I do remember the first one was horrible. I do remember that, I didn't like the first one. I don't remember much about the other ones, but I do know that this one was fucking gas. This one was gas. And the visuals, I was like, And I don't know, right now, who I really don't like, I don't like Kobeni at all. We'll see if that changes, but right now, I have like no respect for her. I liked Himeno a lot, but she's kind of like, I don't know, I need to understand more about her. And I like Makima a lot, but at top of my list is Power, because I like Power. My thing is, I wasn't really expecting nobody to help Denji, right? I saw, what's her name? Himeno. She, with her ghost hand or whatever, she did help Denji at some point. But I was like, nobody's gonna help Denji fight this devil? Like, guys, you guys want to get out, right? And so I guess it just looked a little selfish in a way, right? It looked just a smidge selfish, because it was like, either Denji will die and this will be over, or Denji will win and this will be over. Not my problem. All of them. But I saw I saw Himeno blushing while watching Denji, right? And then we got all these death flags for Aki again, obviously. I think Himeno might be the one to fucking die, because I don't think they're gonna just tell you straight up in 30 different ways, Aki's going to die. And then kill him. You know what I mean? And like, at this point, it already would hurt if he died. They established enough, like, character for him. They established enough relationship with him. They already have like stakes and stuff, like, and you already love Denji if you're this far into the anime. I mean, not Denji, what the fuck? You already love Aki if you're this far into the anime. And so killing him, I feel, would be effective storytelling, but it would not subvert my expectations. Or maybe it would, you know, like, it's so obvious that he's gonna die that maybe they won't make him die. And then making him die would be subverting my expectations that they're not gonna go so obvious, you know? I don't know. But I do think Aki will be dying. I do think they're just like setting it up and they're just trying to make it hurt in the worst way possible. Aki is going to die. Aki is going to die. Aki is going to die. And they're making Himeno be like, fuck, you know, like, and she seems like a little bit, you know, she's kind of insecure. She's like, she carries Denji's young, ugly ass home, right? And she's fucking him. Well, I don't know if she's going to. I don't know if they're actually going to do anything, but she carried him home, so, you know, ew. I can't get over the fact that he swallowed her puke. The kissing in the throat, that could happen, right? That happens. Ew, it's disgusting. But like, why are you swallowing it? Like, who? And I did love how Makima was like, there's kissing happening? And then she's like, no. And then fucking Himeno's like, wait, we're not kissing? And he's like, we are. I fucking loved that. That was amazing. This episode was just so much fun. And I don't know. It felt really good to watch. They're trying to give Arai a little bit of backstory and stuff. It's like, I don't care. I don't care about fucking Arai. I don't care. Kobeni, we got her backstory, right? I get it. You know, she's this little scared girl. She's this timid little, I'm scared. And, you know, it's understandable. I just don't like her right now. But what I thought was going to happen this episode, what I thought was this whole episode was going to be dedicated to beating this hotel devil thing, right? I thought this whole episode was going to be dedicated to that, and that we were going to get respect back for Kobeni and for Arai and for everybody, because Denji was going to get his ass kicked and they were all going to jump in and help him and save him. And it was going to be like, oh, okay, well, this bitch Kobeni did stab Aki, but at least she jumped in to help Denji towards the end, and, you know, whatever. And same with Arai, same with Power. You know, that would have been a good chance for Power to redeem herself for trying to kill him fucking too, right? She tried to kill Denji first, like she was the first one. All in all, honestly, I think I give this episode a 10 out of 10. I fucking loved it. I was laughing. I was saying what the fuck out loud. I was just having the best time ever watching this. And it was just so fun. It was so much fun. So what it's kind of seeming like right now is that Makima has this real vested interest in Denji, right? And I'm trying to figure out if it's because he's this big asset, because she gambled on him or whatever. Like, what is Makima's interest with Denji, right? Because at first it's obvious that, like, okay, this is a relationship where I give you something, you give me something in return. This is, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back kind of thing, right? But her being like, where's Denji? You know, when he's not even there to hear anything like that, her being concerned for him and stuff, it's kind of looking like Makima cares a little bit about Denji. She's got to care a little. She's got to care. She does. And I do wonder the nature of Aki's respect for Makima. Like, does he like her? Does he actually, like, genuinely like her? Or is it this just like, I respect you so much. I respect what you're doing here. I respect you for taking me in. And so on and so forth. What is this? How do they feel about each other? It's obvious Himeno fucking loves Aki. She wants that man. She doesn't love Denji or like him or anything. She is impressed that he's fucking crazy, and she does want to exploit his craziness to kill the gun devil. But as of right now, her ego's hurt because of how Aki's like, we're gonna invite Makima. We're gonna go out for drinks. Yes. It's gonna be nice, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be fun. But we gotta do it this week because we gotta invite Makima. I want Makima to come. And then Makima, being the bad bitch she is, she shows up late as fuck, right? And she's like, what? To Denji, and Denji's like, nothing. And so I wonder, how does Aki feel about Makima? Deadass. Like, does he like her? Like, is this a respect thing? Is this a romantic thing? What is this? And then Himeno to Aki, it's obvious she fucking loves him. She, like, wants him. I think she fucking thinks she's his girlfriend, honestly. And for Makima to Denji, what is this? Is there more to her interest in him other than what he can benefit her? Does she care about him a little bit? It seems like she cares a little bit. Like, guys, I'm just going off of what I see so far. I know some of you guys are manga readers and you guys are like, bitch, just wait and see how wrong you are. Just wait and see how right you are. I know. Don't spoil it, bitch. Okay, I'm just trying to put the pieces together myself, and I cannot wait to see what happens. The art was fucking beautiful. Like, I'm just so confused. Mappa really put their whole pussy into this episode again, for Himeno's lips, for her barf, for her, you know, Denji waking up at the crack of dawn to her. He's like, I need water. And this bitch, spits it in his mouth? Like, there's something brown coming out of his mouth. Like, what's happening? But that scene was really well animated. You could just see how bad her ego's, like, fucked up. She's like, everybody wants Makima. Makima, Makima, Makima. Aki, Aki, oh my god, ship name. Oh, Maki, ship name. Akima. Okay, anyway. I just want to know definitively, like, what are these relationships? I want to know. There's like a lesbian who's like kind of digging on Power, I think. I don't know. She's blushing. Maybe she's just drinking. I don't know. But she's like, what's your IQ, Power? And she's like 100. And she's like, mine's 100 too. And then Power's like, well, mine's 120 then. It's just fucking hilarious. Such a good episode. And then Power's like, wow, Denji will swallow anything that's even slightly nutritious. Fucking hilarious and disgusting. And then he barfs it up. I was like, That's gross. He fucking Ralphed. Anyways, Power is best girl. I fucking love Power. I fucking love Makima. I don't care what you guys say. I love Makima. I like her a lot. Until she does something bad. I'm 100% a Makima supporter. I don't care. I'm fucking team Makima, bro. I'm team Makima. Unless she kills Aki or something, bro. If Makima's responsible for Aki dying, I think that'll be when I'm like, alright, fuck Makima. I think that's the only situation where I'd be like, fuck that bitch Makima. But so far, it seems like Makima's not that bad. And I know you guys are gonna want to spoil it, but don't say shit, right? I don't think she's that bad, bro. I don't see it. And then my final thoughts, like, since this devil is now dead, where are we going to go from here, right? So we have this relationship episode. Where are we going to go? I know we're going to kick off the episode with Denji's decision. Is he going to fuck this bitch? I don't think so. What's going to happen there? And then I guess we're just trying to get closer and closer to the Gun Devil. I guess this is where the series is heading. Gun Devil boss fight. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Aki dies, which we have all the death flags to show that he will be dying. Maybe Himeno will die and they'll switch it up. Maybe Denji will die and they'll really switch shit up. But no, he won't die because the manga's still ongoing, right? And imagine what would happen if they killed. And there's still a bitch we haven't met yet that I've seen so much fan art for. Some bitch with scars and shit. I want to meet her. Where is she at? Show me her. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Come back next week for the next video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm a Makima stan. I don't care. I stan Makima. Team Makima.